What was normal in the 1990s but rare or non-existent now? A Discman plugged into a cassette tape with a wire to play music in your car. Hotlines for the weather report, current time, and movie show times. Talking to your friend's mom to see if they were home. Being unreachable. When picking someone up from the airport, you could wait for them at their gate. Calling the movie theater or looking in the paper for movie times. Hey, what was the guy from that one thing? I don't know, me neither. Oh well. Card catalogs to find books in a library. Keeping a binder full of CDs in your car. Pressing play and record at the same time. Yellow pages. A printed list of family and friends' phone numbers stuck on the fridge. Being told to get off the internet so someone could use the phone. Taking your disposable camera to get developed, and having no idea if any of your pictures were even usable until you got the pictures back. Floppy disks. My parents had a file cabinet full of those things. Wait for the bus without doing anything else than waiting.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.
What song would you want to be played at your funeral? If they're having a funeral, they're playing Weird Al's Trapped in the Drive-Thru. I want to hire a lookalike of myself who will pop out of a coffin and perform the Thriller choreography. Ghostbuster theme. Take it with me when I go. Tom Waits. Shine on you crazy diamond. Closed casket. Pop goes the weasel. Going out in style. Dropkick Murphys. My grandpa had always looked at the bright side of life from Life of Brian at his funeral. I'd like something like that. Otis Redding, sitting on the dock of the bay. This girl is on fire. I want to be cremated. Still alive from Portal. Wish you were here. Pink Floyd. Rickroll everybody, but on bagpipes so it takes them a minute. As people start leaving, I'd like the Seinfeld theme to start playing. Now We Are Free song from Gladiator. How to Disappear Completely, Radiohead. The Great Gig in the Sky. Pink Floyd. Everyone will ascend with me. Fuck the pain away. Peaches. My family would be horrified and I want the last laugh. The Parting Glass by the Dubliners.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.
What's a fun fact that nobody asked for? Between 1913 and 1914, Sigmund Freud, Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Emperor Franz Joseph, Archduke Franz Ferdinand and Leon Trotsky lived in Vienna within 4 kilometers of each other. Talk about sitcom idea. German submarine U-215. Sank during World War II. Didn't decompress though. It's still sealed on the bottom of the ocean with 49 people inside. I've always wondered what went down in there. Lake Superior does not give up her dead. The waters of Lake Superior are so cold that the bodies and the majority of stuff from shipwrecks is preserved. The Great Lakes, all of them, are basically just giant ship graveyards. Elephants can purr, like cats. Kangaroos have 3 vaginas. I forgot how I learned that. Greater stick nest rats, an Australian native rodent, glue its nests together using urine, which dries like cement. Almost all mammals take around the same time to urinate.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.
What's something that's always wrongly depicted in movies and TV shows? People who pop out of a sewer system in the middle of the street by easily pushing aside the manhole cover. Those damn things are heavy. Outrunning explosions. Apparently you only have to worry about the flame and the concussive impact is really minimal. Court questioning, and police interrogations. How to properly use a goddamn inhaler for asthma. The way that apparently crime labs solve crimes with DNA tests and unlimited access to every camera in every building in the city. How absolutely loud gunfire is, especially in enclosed spaces. Hero in a concrete stairwell. No hearing protection. Bang bang bang, then hears footsteps as someone sneaks up on them. You'd be deaf and ears ringing for a day after. The instant death neck crack. When their entire family or friend group dies, but they're absolutely fine after a minute or two and just move on. It always bothers me how long people look over at their passenger when driving. Keep your eyes on the road. That the only thing to worry about in space movies is if a planet has oxygen or not.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.
What's an animal everyone thinks is harmless but in reality is very dangerous? Donkeys. Although they look innocent but they have nasty kicks and bites. Not everyone, but I see a few people get dangerously close to big birds like hawks and eagles. I'm like, people, those birds almost got bigger claws than bears, leave them alone. Kangaroos are really aggressive during mating season and have been known to take on a range of other animals, especially dogs and humans. My uncle is a zoologist and the only animal he was ever attacked by was a meerkat. Edit spelling meerkat to meerkat. I, personally, always thought bison were dangerous, but the National Park Service recently found it necessary to put up signs warning people don't pet the fluffy cows. Ladybugs are adorable and precious to humans, but to other bugs they are poisonous death tanks. Dolphins. Those things can be little psychopaths. Platypus. The males have a big venom spike on their back legs, which is intensely painful. This sounds like a joke, but it's absolutely true.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.
What's your strongest opinion that's not political, religious, or moral? Radio ads that have honking horns or sirens should be illegal. As should billboards. If I buy a car, I want to own it without paying a subscription to use the radio or heated steering wheel. If you take a shit at public toilets, flush. People should learn that saying I don't know is a perfectly acceptable thing to say, and very often the most accurate. Swimming should be taught to every child. It's much more important to be predictable on the road than polite. When it is your turn, go. That you largely parent teens by parenting 0-12-year-olds. Social. It's not a real meeting if there's no agenda. Re-rack your weights, you meaningless excuse for intelligent life. Drivers who don't indicate when turning are selfish scum. Advertisements should never under any circumstance be more than 30 seconds long. Charities must be 100% transparent on all donations amounts and how it has been spent, including details of salaries and how much trips and things costed them to operate.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.
Who's an internet famous person that needs to go away? The whole 5 Minutes Crafts company for creating complete dangerous lies non-stop. Isn't Onision's channel pretty much dead? I don't think he's getting millions of views anymore. The guy on TikTok sticking his tongue out when eating something at Ichkasik on TikTok, Papakosik.1 on Instagram. Anyone that uses their kids for likes and views. Adults may bug me, but they can make their own decisions. Kids can't. Ace Family. Is Onision still a thing? If so, he needed to disappear about a decade ago. Basically all of those life hack channels. A majority of them are telling people do things that are extremely dangerous and will likely put people in the hospital or kill them. Yet YouTube and Facebook just keep allowing them to exist. Does 5 Minute Crafts count as a famous internet person? Addison Rae's dad. Ace Family. Using kids for money is the worst shit any parents could have done.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.